All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to another stock market review and trade review. Hope you like the new intro. Thought it was kind of cool. Wife helped me record some of those clips and toss it together this afternoon. Anyways, welcome in. If you're new here, appreciate the love. We finally broke 100 subscribers. That was the goal last week, was to break 100. And we're with like 102, 101 now, so I appreciate it. In the description of each of these videos, right, I put a link for free stock. So if you use that referral link, if you don't have Webull already, the platform that I trade on, go ahead and click on that link, open up a Webull account. You can deposit as little as $1, and we both get free shares. So it's pretty sweet. Getting right into it, looking at the paper account, right, in disclosure, all my videos that you guys see are paper trading, right? If you don't know what paper trading is, it's like practice trading. It's not real money. My real account, I don't share that information publicly right now. I might in the future, but right now, just the paper trades, what I practice on. I don't really trade my real account very often because I don't have a lot of time to actually trade it, focus on the real money. I just kind of let it do its thing, and it's more long-term. The paper trades, right, and the short-term investing is practicing for what I'd like to do full-time, which is day trade in the future. And because of my line of work, right, healthcare, I can only pay attention to the charts sometimes, right? I get 5 or 10 minutes, quick, I'll see something, I'll take the trade. And that's what you see in a lot of my videos where, they should look like live trades. If you look, it says paper trade at the bottom. So I'm not trying to, scam anyone or anything. They're paper trades, but they are good practice, right? You should treat paper trading, in my opinion. There's different opinions about paper trading, right? I think it's really good to learn how to do stuff. It maybe doesn't have the same emotional factor as real trading does, but I try to treat it that way. Anyways, we had a real big red day that I kind of went on tilt. It says 11K. It was 8K though. And these don't properly count the P&L sometimes. Maybe it was 11K. I don't think that it was. I thought it was more close to 8K, but kind of went on tilt. And part of what happened on the day is that I was in 2 trades, both sized in full size, right? Around 5 to 7 grand. And I had to step away from my phone, and the market turned in between. And that was on Thursday. And, because obviously what I actually do for work is most important. That's what comes first. So anyways, how to come back from a red day, right? When you have a big red day like that, is to be patient, look for smart setups, and take your time. So taking a look at the week and the charts, what are we looking at? Let's see for y'all. Looking at the SPY, right? We're starting to have a really tight range in here, and we did close down, and so now we have what is this in here? Maybe a potential flag on the daily, right? This is bullish, this is bearish, and we don't like this, but we gapped up the next day on data. So there's no real telling which way we're going to go. A lot of people are saying we need a correction. I would love to see a correct. By correction, I mean by a few bucks, right? I'd love to see a test down to the 90 EMA, into the base of this candle of 485, and then down to 483's 480 level. I think would be healthy. But we have a lot of earnings this week. Apple has earnings this week. Microsoft has earnings this week. Google has earnings this week. AMD has earnings this week. SMCI has earnings this week, right? A lot of big names. Google, if we get good earnings on Google, I think that we blow up higher because we've broken all-time highs, right? If not, maybe we start to see a big cup and handle start to pull out here. I don't know. For the first time in a long time on the weekly, we have a MACD flip right here to the upside. However, the RSI is approaching the 70. It's way extended on the daily, very, very extended. So watching Google, right, very closely to see what do we do there on the earnings, and it will push SPY. Meta also has earnings this week, and we have a similarly tightening range as the SPY, but we continue to go above the all-time highs, right? Meta and Google, same thing. Netflix's earnings were killer, and it finished with strength, 570. Absolutely wild. On the week, the day, so Netflix, we're looking for the 700s, all-time highs. Do we get it? I don't know. We're coming up into this resistance in here. If we turn on some lines, right? And I know that's a barcode in there. It's for the intraday, remember that. But up in here, we're starting to see a level of resistance, and Netflix tested off of that. 572.87, right? 570, 42 is what we're looking at in there. So that is Netflix. Looking at SoFi this week, which also has earnings, and we could not get above the 200 EMA with strength. If we get good earnings, we could though. We're starting to see some small cap strength, then it fades off, right? Some and it fades off. And IWM is a telltale sign of this, right? Of some strength and fading off, and maybe we're bouncing again. We did get a perfect bounce off of the 9 EMA. So, when the SPY and the Qs cool down, if tech starts to cool down, who knows if they will or won't, but if they do, then IWM is where I look to play. Tesla has been beat down big time, we know, right? Over the last little bit. And so we are waiting for a bottom here on Tesla. 163 is the next level that I have. Whoops. Oh no, I lost a key cap. I wonder how that happened. I'll have to mess with that later. Let's see if I stick it back on there. That's the F, in case you didn't make. Oh yeah, there you go. Cool. It's back on. Odd. Anyways, support for Tesla is down here at 163-ish, right at the bottom of this volume profile bar. So we're looking at that. Microsoft, ton of strength. This is the weekly. Go back to the daily. We go back to the daily for Tesla. All right, so we had to look out of the weekly for Tesla to look at supports because we've definitely come through all this level below what was the support here in 192. It would be crazy to see 152, or it would be super crazy to see these January 2023 lows, right? Of $100 a share. That would be wild, and people are going to buy it up like mad if it goes down there. However, there's a lot of overvaluation theses for Tesla coming out right now. So watching that. NVIDIA, all the chips, right? SMCI, AMD has earnings like we talked about. I don't see any slowdown on this. I was talking about it, but I spoke too soon. Let's see, Lululemon, ARK. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has having a massive last couple days and a big weekend. And now we are looking to re-enter this channel here, right? And trade within it and break above it. We did bounce right in the range of the Fibonacci level, and we're coming up out of it. So watching Bitcoin for more upside if we can break above this small shelf that it's created at 42.7, 42.8, right? And then we have the channel test. So we have to get above the channel and this 45.205 to get back above and look at the 50s. But I think that this bounce off the 9 EMA, I like that. Or sorry, that's the 5 on Bitcoin for daily. I like that. And with that, I expect Coin, Mara, Riot, and all those to open up big tomorrow. We'll see what happens as we move forward. As far as the intraday goes, I think there's nothing else though before I go intraday. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? PayPal did this. Brutal. We made a little video on that. Square doesn't want to get below the 200. We'll bounce off the RSI. Square could be interesting. Snow had a big day. Where's Snow? I know Snow traded big and then came back down. Yeah, it did. Continued overnight, came back down. So now we have Snow, right? Back up in this level. And this is a key level for Snow down in here. I'm just gonna drop this down. All right, this 201 level, which we bounced off of, and now Snow is trading at 202.51. I'd love to see some continuation for this. And Snow, if you don't know, on the weekly, has been trying for a long time and can't quite get it, right? On the weekly, to see something cross above the 200 EMA though is interesting. So once this goes, it'll go big. It's been shorted to the ground, with levels up here in the 400s where it used to be. So I'd love to see Snow catch a bid and go, definitely. Bitcoin we looked at. As far as the intraday, for tomorrow on the SPY. Right, our levels held out pretty well here. Kind of the midline, get a good top in here. This is solid. And some breaks, right, for up and down levels. I am going to bring this up to here, and we're going to test wicks off of that. So we like to play the wicks if we can. And this range in there, we have to remember to play ranges and not penny sniper entries on some of this. That's what we look like. I think for tomorrow, for the highs and lows, we tested this low coming in. We do have some data this week. It should be interesting. FOMC is the next week following, so watching for that. This week I will be, out of town for some of the week, so I'll be trading probably just swing trades, maybe buying 2 and 3 weeks out, and then looking for swing positions on that, because I'm not gonna be able to look at my phone. I'll be in trainings and things. I'm not gonna be able to look at the market at all. Definitely still gonna make videos each night though, market review, see how everything did. Maybe we catch a swing short on Tesla if we see more weakness here. Maybe a swing long on Snow off of a 9 EMA bounce on the daily. And maybe we also swing Shopify that is flagging up here and at the support of 80.44. Take a look at them tomorrow, try to get some good entries. China names getting destroyed still. Fiverr get blasted. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I've got. Now I'm just kind of rambling, taking a look at all the names. Should be an interesting week. I don't have any really strong thesis or direction in one way. I will be trading the coin stocks though, right? So Coin, Mara, Riot are the big 3 that I usually trade. And the spot ETFs are what are following closer than even the miners now. So that's something to watch. However, they don't have options. I only trade options usually. Might be worth trading shares for these, just buy a huge block. Could happen. Anyways, that's all I got. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate all the love. Remember, there's a link for free stock in the description of this video. Go check it out. Sign up for $3.99. We both get some shares. And remember, if your goals and dreams don't scare you, probably not big enough. See you guys tomorrow.